All right, so let me be the first one to tell you that this is not normal. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's, it's trying to pump, but it can't. Or, nope, it didn't want to. Okay. Yeah, so there's gonna be a floor drain. I'm following this pipe. It's gonna be somewhere in here. Right there. It's right there on that basket. But you gotta act like it's normal. And here's the big thing, okay? I said, yeah, I'm the sleepy plumber, I can take care of it. Pipe down, I got this, okay? So here we are, we're in this customer's house, walking around in the poop slushy, acting like it's all normal, right? Well, we go out 100 feet, we don't get the clog. I feel a little bit of resistance. We pull back the cable, we get a little bit of roots on it. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. We'll just go ahead and, tell them, hey, we got to go a little bit farther. We're going to add a second machine to it. We're going to go an additional 100 feet, right? We give him the bid for that. He said, okay, yeah, sure. Last time this happened was a few years ago. We had a different company come out and the clog was around 200 to 215 feet, which I go, well, if it's over 200 feet, there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I could locate it and we could dig it up. And he wasn't very interested in hearing that. He wanted it to be cleared at 215 feet. And I said, how many times has this happened and when was the last time it happened? He said 2 years ago. It's happened like 3 or 4 times. I've owned this house for years. It's built in the 60s. I said, all right, do you know if the last person pulled any roots back or anything like that? He said, yeah, it was definitely roots last time. So at this point, I kind of know it's checkmate that I've got him. And what I mean by I've got him is he's basically already admitted to me that there's a problem in his sewer. He knows about it and he's aware of it. So at 215 feet, I would call it dangerous to try and run 200 feet of cable in any sense. Personally, I'm not really gonna go over 130, maybe 140 for my safety personally, just because once you get that cable that far out, it definitely gets a little bit more dangerous. By the time you get tangled up in the sewer and that cable gets back to you, it's gonna rip your freaking arm off. So you gotta be very careful about that. So basically I told him, okay, well, we can charge you for what we've done today. Unfortunately, the sewer is still gonna be clogged, but we can leave if you'd like, and that's kind of what we did. So fortunately, we couldn't help him out today. Sewer is clogged pretty bad, and it is not normal for there to be a poop slushy in your basement. That's a problem.